I'm here with Jeremy Gardner from Blockchain Capital. Jeremy, before we go into what Blockchain Capital is and what they're doing, tell me a little bit about your background and how you ended up there.
Sure. So I got into the Bitcoin space almost 2 years ago now when I founded the College Cryptocurrency Network, which began as a hodgepodge of Bitcoin clubs at MIT, Stanford, and the University of Michigan, and then expanded to over 200 schools, every habitable continent, over 50 countries now. And so that was my first kind of foray into the space. I ended up actually dropping out of school and founding a project called Augur, which is a decentralized prediction market platform, which is really, if you want to think about it simply, is just unstoppable peer-to-peer betting that predicts the future. Recently finished up with that project, having raised $5.3 million in a crowdfunding campaign, I think one of the top 20 ever. And now I'm focused on blockchain capital, working as an entrepreneur in residence and venture associate, sourcing deals and kind of working my way through the ecosystem, funding the best ideas.
So I noticed that Augur is a blockchain company, not a Bitcoin-specific company, and the venture fund you're at is Blockchain Capital. So it seems like an emerging trend to focus on blockchain over Bitcoin. Do you have an opinion on that, and do you think that trend's going to continue?
I mean, it's a trend now, but I was unpopular when I was saying blockchain, not Bitcoin, a year and a half ago. I mean, I was at the outset really sold on the idea of blockchain as this immutable way to transfer value anywhere in the world with an internet connection. I wasn't really sold on the whole cryptocurrency element nearly as much. So it's been reaffirming for me to see that kind of view vindicated, especially in the mainstream by the big banks, large institutions, tech companies. And yes, I think that trend will continue because I think Bitcoin as money is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I think it's a beautiful tool, and I think it has really powerful applications. But fundamentally, the blockchain enables such a tremendous amount of other value propositions that I think moving forward, what we're really going to see is the blockchain being used well beyond financial tools, and that's what we're really focused on right now.
So tell me about Blockchain Capital. What investments have you made, and what investments are you looking to make, and what do you think the venture capital space in general is looking to do right now with this Bitcoin blockchain technology?
Sure. So since the firm's been around for 2 years, I mean, it was first called Cryptocurrency Partners, and so our early investments consisted mostly of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin-focused companies. But now we're looking more towards the non-financial applications of the blockchain, which really fit in well with what I wanted to do in this space. And I think that's what we're going to continue to look for because, you know, we have our bets made on the companies whose real success is determined by the price of Bitcoin. It's good to kind of extend beyond that and look for the sort of companies that are harnessing the blockchain in different ways and creating disruptive technologies that don't really correlate to the price of Bitcoin.
Give me an example of something you're really excited about.
So the first company I ever brought in, we actually just signed a term sheet with them. It's called Stampery, and it's notarization on the blockchain. And what's really beautiful about this, I mean, first of all, the team is so incredibly talented. They're a bunch of Spaniards and Italians, and they have such an incredible amount of relevant experience that you don't really typically see in this industry. And what they've created is an incredibly consumer-friendly interface. You just log into their website and you take any document you want notarized and time-stamped on the blockchain. You can even upload an encrypted document just by dragging and dropping a file. And it's those sorts of tools moving forward that are really going to be the catalyst for Bitcoin's success. The tools that my grandma can use, tools that my parents can use, where you don't need to know what Bitcoin is, what the blockchain is. It's just about what allows the tools that make your life easier.
Amazing. Thank you, Jeremy.